Donald Trump's first trial has begun. And one of the subjects that's come up repeatedly over the months leading up to this was the issue of Michael Cohen and his testimony. People have been talking about how he's been convicted of lying under oath, and that his testimony is therefore going to be impugned by the defense. And people say you can't believe anything from a guy who's been already convicted of lying. I really don't think that there's any such issue. The record of Cohen lying is directly part of his long career working for Donald Trump and doing the things that Donald Trump required of him, which always included lying. We know that when he lied to Congress, Michael Cohen has said consistently that he was doing so at the bidding of the then president, Donald Trump, which makes complete sense. We know that Donald Trump is a person who has lied repeatedly, almost beyond belief, the number of lies that were counted during his presidency. He's probably the biggest liar in history, and a guy who's working as his fixer and who's basically acting as he did for some years as an agent of Donald Trump is, of course, going to lie. What's easy to tell is that there came a point where he broke with Donald Trump, and his story has been completely consistent ever since. And not only consistent, but entirely plausible. He said that it was his testimony that indicated Trump's habit of inflating the value of his properties when it came to getting loans, and underestimating the value of things when it came to paying taxes. He's just been, I've not seen a false note out of him with respect to truthfulness since he broke with Donald Trump. I don't know whether I gather that there's something about the federal conviction of Michael Cohen, where it talks about how what he did under the direction and for the sake of, or something, individual one, which everybody knows to be Donald Trump. There's something that they aren't allowed to do with that conviction. But if there's a way to get it in that basically he committed the crimes that he committed on behalf of Donald Trump, and everybody points to the fact that the whole thing has got to do with the benefit of Donald Trump. There's no way that paying off Stormy Daniels, with whom Michael Cohen did not have an affair, in order to prevent the voters, and Michael Cohen was not on the ballot. It should be just a slam dunk. I'm sure that the Trump lawyers will bring up apparently they already have in the opening statements, impugned Michael Cohen as a convicted perjurer or whatever. But that's not going to fly. The juries aren't going to be so stupid that they can't tell the difference between what he's been saying since he broke with Trump and the lies that he told that he got convicted for when he was obviously serving Donald Trump. So I think it's a non-issue. And I would just as soon they stop talking about this issue as if, of course, they're going to need corroboratory evidence. Well, they're going to have corroboratory evidence, and it's always good to have corroboration of any witness. But the idea that because of Cohen's having been convicted of lying, he's therefore not to be believed in his testimony in this trial, I just don't think that the jury's going to entertain that idea at all. Okay, that's about all I got to say on this subject. I'll be back in a few minutes to talk about Gavin Newsom and why he may be the presidential candidate we're looking at on the Democratic side in 2028. Thank you.